Okay. Peter the Great. He was born in Moscow on June 9th, 1672. He was the Tsar of Russia in the 17th century. He created a strong navy, reorganized his army according to Western standards, secularized schools, administered greater control over the reactionary Orthodox Church, and introduced new administrative and territorial divisions of the country. He was the 14th kid of Tsar Alexis by his second wife, Natalia Korolovna Norwishkina. He ruled with his brother Ivan V from 1682 until his death of 1696. After Ivan's death, Peter was now the official ruler of Russia. Peter learned the rudiments of Western military science from the European soldiers and adventurers who lived in a foreign settlement near Moscow. After he did this, he made his people wear the outfits. He also knew how to torture people who described him as a loudmouth, violent, ruthless, and impetuous. He built a Russian Orthodox, which is a church of Christians. He is known for his extensive reforms in an attempt to establish Russia as a great nation. Peter the Great married 2 women. His first wife was Eudoxia Lopikina. They were married in 1689 and lasted till 1698. His other wife, which is Catherine I of Russia, they were married in 1712 to 1725. Together, Peter and his 2 wives had 14 kids, which was normal for a family in that time. In Peter's case, his definition of absolute monarchy is the ultimate authority to run a state was in the hands of a king who ruled by divine right. He made noblemen and women dress Western. He enlarged the gap between various classes in society. His definition of divine right is he claimed that a king was given a position by some higher power. Messed up. Peter the Great accomplished many things like the founding of St. Petersburg. He founded the Russian Navy and regular army. He remodeled the government, and he introduced poll tax to the people. He had the first Russian newspaper. He got the status of the women to rise. He also reopened schools for little kids. This is a picture of St. Petersburg in the 17th century and in modern time. This is a map of Russia and the land they captured in the 17th century and of modern-day Russia. This is the fashion they wore in the 17th century when Peter made them wear westernized clothes. This is the first newspaper of the 17th century. This is the Russian Navy and regular army. These are pictures of places Peter the Great conquered from being the king. Peter died on February 8th in 1925 without anyone to rule. Without anyone to rule, his second wife, Catherine, ruled for 2 years after his death. His kids died of infancy, which is early stage of birth, or when they were babies. Oh my god, that sucked.
You're not on recording yet.